Hey, watu wangu ni aje? So well, we know we all want change. And we know that the world is not heading in the right direction. We all feel it. But we don't know what to do. As in, mahali imefika, tuko mwisho yani. Tunataka tu mtu mwenye atakuja tupatie solution once and for all. Once and for all. Tuishi ile maisha yenye tunafaa kuishi. Na imekuwa, it has confused many of us. It has made us lost. It has made us desire so much to have freedom. Because yes, our ancestors fought for freedom. But we didn't really get it. What happened is that they left us trapped. They left us trapped in a world where we don't know where we came from. We don't know our cultures, our roots, our ethnicity. They took it all away from us. They hid it. It's so amazing to imagine that some people somewhere could sit and design how to control the whole world and how to colonize people and to take away everything that they know and give them something new that is gonna put them in a program, that is gonna trap them. And they will never know who they are. If we knew who we are, because our people lived with love, our people lived with unity and harmony. Our people did not have that kind, the life we live today is a life of chaos. Think about it. Zile vitu zina happen kwa hii dunia. All the injustices happening. And you know why all these injustices are happening? They're happening because of money. Because we are all running towards the economy. Stress, unaenda kazi, you don't even have time for your family. Mothers don't know their children because their children are taken right from their laps. Wakiwa miaka 4 wameenda shule. Kutoka hapo ni mtoto na vitabu. Reading for things that they are not even passionate about. And then, for you to make it, for you to become a better person in life, lazima upite mitihani. We are trained to remember. We are trained to remember for our exams and all that, but not to think, not in ways that we can free ourselves. We need to know that we are meant to live free, that we are powerful. We are meant to connect with each other with one universal consciousness. We're fighting this war against politicians and all these people, but you know what? They're not the key to our freedom. The key to your freedom is yourself. It's me. It's we. We have to go back to our inner selves. We have to go back and search and heal ourselves and just live with each other with love. That is the one thing that we need to do. I know I could give you my manifesto right now. I could tell you what kind of things I want to bring, what kind of change I want to bring. Yes, I am passionate about certain things. They really anger me. It really pains me to see people are still suffering. We have people in the streets. Nobody cares about them. Nobody cares about the hustler. Really, all this is just a political game. It's all to get your votes and then to leave you. It's okay, we understand. We have been kept captive by money. Everybody just wants to gain and to gain and to gain. Everybody just wants to have and to have and to have. We all want to keep everything to ourselves. Yeah, we understand. But we need to know that all these material things of the world are the ones that are blinding us. They're the ones that are altering us from our true calling and our true nature, which is which is full of freedom and peace and harmony and love and all these things that we're supposed to be feeling, but why don't we feel them? I know the solution to the world right now, to all the chaos we see today, is found in if we as a people decide that we're gonna heal ourselves and just see each other with love. Because if what drives me is not love, if what drives me is not love, then the world I'm going to create around me is going to be chaos. It's going to be very chaotic. And that is the life that has been built around us. It's a chaotic life because we have been controlled by matter. We have been controlled by the things of the world. We are not controlled. We are not the ones. We need to know that we are the ones that needs to control our whole consciousness and our whole direction. If we can all just decide to wake up and free ourselves from this captivity, we could be hiding somewhere. My name is Teresa. Others call me Terry. And yeah, I want us to have a voice. I want I want to be the person who you can all come and talk to, and we can all talk and decide that we want to free ourselves. I want us to connect with each other. I want us to support each other. I want us to be a people of love. Let us support the youth, by the way, because our children are getting lost. Our children just don't know where we are headed because you know how we have been in the system and all that. We know how it is hard to make it unless you are connected to somewhere. You know how hard it is. It is really hard to make it in that system that they built for us. That system is not for everyone. That system is for the rich. That system is for the elite few. They are the ones who make it in there. Unless we do some dirty things and all that, there is just no room for the youth in there. There's no room for the hustlers in there. There's no room for Mama Mboga in there. There's no room for anybody else in there. Only a few make it in that matrix of the pyramid. Only a few. Okay, then, so why? We went to school. We studied all these things. Are you telling me that our youths cannot sit down and, you mean that all these things we learned about separation of liquids to gases to all these things that we learned in chemistry, are you telling me that those knowledges were for nothing? All that knowledge, okay, sorry people. Are you telling me that all that knowledge was for nothing? That our people cannot create medicine? So why were we taught about chemical compounds? Why were we taught about all those things? If at all we Kenyans cannot make medicine, if at all we cannot invest in laboratories that are gonna help our youth to just brainstorm and think, so this is a virus, it acts like this and like this and like this. So what we need is to find a solution in there that can kill the virus. There's a lot of jobs for people. They just needs to be the exposure. We just need to have people who really care about what are we gonna do about this, really. What are we gonna do? So this is the situation. This is the situation we're in, but what are we really gonna do about it? How are we really gonna have a good country? So how do we keep building roads more and more times, again and again, keep rebuilding the same roads? Why? Because some people somewhere just want to keep everything for themselves. They just want to keep having money, and we just want to keep watching and saying, these people don't care about us. We are poor people. Please help us. We do not have the capacity. Help us. We do, my people. We have the capacity. We can ask for good roads. And we can say, please, once and for all, just give us good roads. Once and for all, let us just all have a country which is fully developed, all of it fully developed, from Machakos to Laikipia to Mombasa to Moyale to everywhere. Let us just have a country that is all developed, Let us have good roads. We've been called a third world country, right? Because we do not have development. And because we are not educated people, apparently. We did not go to school, did we? We don't know how to read and write. Is that what you're telling me, my people? We do not think. Is that what you're telling? So we are poor people. We do not think and all that. Okay. So, okay. That's what you're trying to say, right? People, we need to realize that the captivity was already put in. We were given independence. It's just like the American people. They were given independence on, was it July 4th, on what? The Black Americans after the slavery. So they were given independence. And they were told, you go, you people, you're now free, you're no longer slaves. Slaves is no longer legal in America. Go, you're free. To do what now? They have already taken everything from you. They have taken everything, and now they want you to make it in the system that they have instilled in you after stealing your culture for 400 years, and they want you to now make it. So they'll be like, so even if you buy a car, a Lamborghini, you'll never be like them. Even if you put your hair to be straight like them, you'll never be them. Even if you bleach your skin, you'll always be doing a catching up game. Because that is their system. They put it there and they put us as their workers. People, our ancestors used to do farming. For where I'm from, I'm sure everyone knows what their ancestors used to do. I tell you, our freedom does not lie so far from what they used to do. And our freedom does not lie so far from the environment we have around us. Our freedom is right here. It's not in space. That's why they're looking for their solutions. They're looking for planets that have life, right? So that they can escape to it after destroying the Earth. Really, let me tell you something. We do not know that the Earth is being destroyed. The Earth is being destroyed by this all taking and taking and taking and taking culture that we have. We are destroying the Earth, and there is no home. There is no alternative home for us. This is all we have. We have to do something about it. We have to decide. It's time for awakening, my people. It's time for us to shift our minds, the way we think, and just decide once and for all. We are one people. It has to be governed by love. It has to be governed by love. Enough said. Enough said. If you want to engage me, do engage me. Thank you very much.